My name is Bukie and I live in Boston, Massachusetts. I am an MBA student right now at Harvard Business School. I'm in my second year and I should be graduating in May. The most unusual thing about myself, which I've actually learned to love over the years, is my name. So my parents are both Nigerian immigrants, and even though my sisters and I were born in the US, my parents gave us all Yoruba names, and that's the tribe that my family is from. So even though my name is Bukie, that's what everyone calls me, my full name is Olubukola Olufumilala Olubumi Adebo. So something I've done that surprised me was actually applying to Harvard for business school. So I grew up in a family where my dad loves the idea of one of his kids going to an Ivy League school. I always thought it was a really ridiculous idea. I used to get annoyed with him for talking to us about Ivy League schools all the time. And for undergrad, I didn't even look at them. When I was deciding to apply to business school, I was really surprised and proud of myself for actually taking the leap of faith and applying to a few Ivy League schools. And it turned out to be worth the risk because I'm here. I don't think I actually have a routine for getting dressed. I have a routine for getting ready in the morning, but it doesn't involve me planning out my outfits beforehand. The only thing that I plan the night before, strangely, is my workout clothing, because for some reason I really like for my workout clothing to be like coordinated and matching and cute. So usually the night before I have in my mind what I'm gonna wear to work out. Even though I work out at home. It's very bizarre. But then for my actual outfit for the day, when other people are gonna see me, I don't think about it until the moment of. My parents are really strict with what we wore growing up. So they were very strict about, like, I couldn't wear anything too short, I couldn't wear anything low cut, and I was an athlete in high school. So my first class of the day was always my athletics class. It was either basketball or track. And what I would do is I would pack my outfits with me for the day that my parents wouldn't see in my backpack. I'd have my athletic class in the morning, and then afterwards I would change into the outfit that I really wanted to wear. And so I think from that young age of like sneaking around and wearing what I wanted to wear, it felt like a sign of like independence and freedom. Like, this is my style, this is what I've chosen. And that just became part of the way I viewed fashion, part of the way I viewed getting dressed every morning. So it's just my way to tell the world who I am. And it's something that I feel like other people around me can't control. So this is completely irrational, but the color I hate to wear is brown. When I was about 16, my older sister told me that from far away I looked naked. And as dumb as that sounds, I've never been able to get it out of my head. So I don't like wearing brown because the color just blends into my skin a little bit too much. So I like to wear things that are lighter or darker. I would change the fashion industry by first making it more inclusive. That's probably the first place I would go. I think that in recent years there's been a push towards body positivity and making sure that there are different sizes represented in fashion. I would keep pushing down that path. I would also make sure that there is diversity in terms of race and gender expression, and just making sure that there is not one standard look for fashion. And I think that just spurs innovation too, right? Like, I think it makes it a more creative and interesting industry if it isn't one-dimensional.